I wanted to talk about this for a while because there's a lot of misreporting and a lot of misunderstandings and a lot of spinnings to make the story seem a lot more sensational than it is. So I said before that I felt sorry for Liangelo Ball, and I felt like he was kind of being overlooked, and because he doesn't have the typical dynamics of a star NBA player, he doesn't look like Lonzo and he doesn't look like LaMelo. Like the aesthetic of his game, like his game is effective, but it doesn't look pretty like that. So I felt like he was kind of being overlooked, but he's not. He's had his chances. He had his workouts. He had a workout with the Illawarra Hawks in the NBL, the Australia team that LaMelo Ball plays for, and is putting up triple doubles and dunking on niggas and doing all sorts of shit. He had a tryout for that team to play with LaMelo. They sent him back home. They did not want him. They rejected him, and they're one of the worst teams in the league, and they didn't want him. So it failed out, and then it failed for another league. So if he's not making the NBL, people are like, oh, he's with the OKC Thunder G League team. Well, like, see, this. I'm not a hater, obviously. I support the Ball family. Anybody that listens to the show knows that I support the Ball family, and I ride for the Ball family, and I want them to do good. I want all three of the brothers in the NBA. I've been a fan of them way before even before Lonzo was in college. So it's like, I want them to do good. But realistically, he's not with the G League team, the OKC team. He's a practice player. He's one of the players that help them warm up. He's basically a certified bag holder for the players on the G League team.
Man, this some old bullshit.
He's helping them in the warm-ups. He's, running drills and shit with them. He's used as a practice squad player, but he's not an actual team member of a G League team. So if he's not on a G League team, he's a practice squad member for a G League team, which can possibly get him into the G League team if he shows like phenomenal talent. And even then, it's like you have to be competing and you have to be playing. He hasn't played a competitive game since late 2018. So it's like Liangelo Ball needed to go the route of multiple years in college, the Kyle Kuzma route, 3-4 years in college, then go for the NBA draft, develop yourself that way. He didn't have the talent of Alonzo Ball, LaMelo Ball, but they were trying to push him like he was that one and done. Barely played it. He didn't play a single game for UCLA before he got kicked off for that, or suspended indefinitely, and then LeVar took him out. He didn't play a single game. He went over to Lithuania, shot 40% from three, which was pretty good. Only averaged about 13 points per game. He played pretty decent in Lithuania, but their team didn't win anything, and it didn't really translate well. And it's like you were just an average role player. You weren't like a star player in Lithuania. So it's not like the NBA is going to look out for you and try to grab you if you're not even a star in that league. And then for him to be rejected from an NBL tryout, it's like it is not looking good for Liangelo Ball's NBA basketball future. It would have been the route in college would have been much better laid out and much easier because if he just had the production, he didn't have to have, because the problem with him is the aesthetic of his game. If he was able to play in college and just put up the numbers similar to the numbers that he put up in high school and have that type of production, I would think that he would be making an NBA team, spending 3-4 years in college, developing that game, getting that look, getting that, building. But they wanted to quick, speed up the process like he was a star, like the LaMelo and Lonzo. He ain't that caliber of player.